Jamal, how's the locker room right now and the connectivity after a couple of tough losses and adversity reintegrating?
We're good. We're excited for next game. That's all you can be. Try to learn from this game and, not dwell on it, but just kind of bring that, whatever it is, excitement, frustration, to the next game. And so we're just excited to get it going. There's a fun crowd in there. You should be thankful for playing those kinds of environments. This is stuff you dream of growing up, and it's not always going to be easy. So we had some adversity today, and now it's just time to bounce back.
Jamal, just 83 points for you guys. What do you feel like needs to be done to kind of like spark the offense?
Just settle down and not turn it over. With all the doubling and stuff to do, and we're just kind of throwing the ball on the first thing you see. We just got to settle down and let things happen and trust each other. I feel like everybody's trying to make the assists. We got to just swing the ball around, or if there's still time on the clock, we can keep going to our continuity. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's a lot of stuff that we can just be better at. And I think part of that is also that we're down 20, so guys are just trying to play hard and make the right play and do something. So just a little bit of both, but I just think all around we can be a lot better, and we will be for next game.
As far as what could be better defensively in your mind, is this about scheme, tactics, or David Adelman kept saying meet the physicality, just play harder?
Yeah, 100%. They're a really good defensive team, and it's not just because they get steals and stuff like that. I think just the full court press, being handsy and setting the tone early in the game. The ref's not going to call a foul every single time, and I think they do a really good job setting the tone. I think we just got to come out and set the tone, with our own mindset and just kind of leave it like that and just kind of bring that. We're trying to play both sides of the coin and not foul, but play good defense. We just got to, just go for it. We just got to go for it, and we will win next game. So
a bit more on the defensive side. How delicate is the balance between showing Kawhi and Harden the kind of attention they require, while also not letting the Batums and the Derrick Jones get wide open catch and shoot three opportunities?
I mean, Batum is still hitting some shots, man. I give him a lot of credit. That guy's good. I think Harden and Kawhi deserve that kind of respect, though. And Kawhi, kind of beat us in game 2, and we still got to show crowd. We still got to help out, and we still got to trust our defense. So I think that can, it's subject to change here and there, but I'm good with it. I think we got to, just like how they were doubling us and stuff, I think we got to apply the same kind of pressure and make them have to pass it just like they're making us pass it. I think we can be a lot better at passing and making plays. We didn't do that tonight. And, I think second quarter or whatever it was, they hit a lot of threes, and that kind of blew the game open for them. And, started to get more comfortable as that goes on and stuff, crowds into it. So I just think it was a snowball effect kind of thing, in a good way for them and in a bad way for us.
When Coach says guys have to meet the moment in the physicality, is that a simple thing for you guys, or is that something that you guys have to just kind of figure out?
It's just a mindset going into the game. You know what I'm saying? I think you just gotta want it. You just gotta want it, man. That's all. And I think today they showed that they wanted more. They had an opportunity to take control of the series, and that's what they did. And early in the game, I think if we come out in game 4 and we set the tone, we just kind of junk the game up a little bit and play in the ways that we want to play, I think we can have the same kind of effect for next game. And just as the playoffs, I'm thankful to be in enough playoffs now to see the series go both ways. You know what I'm saying? So I know we're very capable of getting this win and getting the job done. We just gotta have some urgency, just play with some desperation, and it's okay to kind of have your backs against the wall. This is what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for game 4 because it's gonna really put us to the challenge, and I'm always up for a challenge.
Jamal, is there a player on the Clippers who in particular has stepped up or has been a problem for your team that you might not have expected him to be?
I think they've all been pretty good, to be honest with you. I think everybody that's come in the game has been pretty solid. I don't know. Batum is crazy. I don't know how old he is, but he's shooting no dip threes and just spacing really well, full court press. You don't expect that out of somebody help me out. How old is he? If 36, damn, my fault. But yeah, just I just think his activity, his IQ, he's been doing a really good job, and we gotta take that away. He's been the X factor for them, in my opinion. So.
You and the big fella are getting tons of attention. They're throwing lots of bodies his way in particular. Does he need to be more aggressive in this series?
He is being aggressive. He's getting triple teamed though.
Right.
So we got to do a better job of moving and shooting and cutting and just it can't just all be go make a play, big fella. I think and he does, but I think we've got to trust each other more and play together more, and not just him, but us swing instead of just trying to hold it to make the pass to the person. You know what I'm saying? I think we all got to do a better job of just moving the rock in half court and fast break, whatever it is. So I think we can definitely take the pressure off big fella and find some more open shots if we just kind of, like I said, trust each other, trust the pass a little bit more, and we got to play more. We are playing together, but we got to play more together and show that with the ball. You know what I'm saying? So I thought the first quarter was good, and after that, once we went down 20, we went on a run. They went on a run. And it really didn't matter after that. So it was a tough night, but like I said, we're ready for the challenge for Game 4.
Now you've been in the playoffs the past few seasons. Like, how much do you lean on your previous playoff experience just to make adjustments?
I lean on it a lot, but I mostly lean on it with my teammates, just having been in that situation with them, figuring out all the different challenges with them. I think that's super key. So I think for next game, it's going to be even more important for us to depend on that and have open conversation of what we want to do. And I'm just excited. This is when you need guys to talk to each other and work with each other and work together. So we're here. Backs against the wall. We gotta show up for next game.